Is Parasite worth your resources? Should you even bother with Parasite? Parasite was the first siege tune that I went at like full board, trying to get as many frags as I could. I was mildly disappointed until I realized I wasn't using him the right way. This would be my second video on him, and towards the end of the first video, I was starting to figure out how I wanted to use him, and now I think I have the role for him. Let's get into it.
There is a difference between you and me. We both looked into the abyss. But when it looked back at us, you blinked.
Hi guys, I'm Grabby here, and this is a Decent Legends video. In this video, I'm gonna go over Parasite. Parasite, to me, I like Parasite ever since I saw him in the animated Superman animated series. I watched a lot of cartoons growing up. And so when he came out, he was being released in the game, he was a siege tune, and I was like, I'm really gonna go after him, really gonna go after him. This was like one of the first siege tunes that I really went at like with a legit strategy and how I wanted to make it work and then I got a good amount of frags. But I think even then in my DC Legends journey to sound like more of a tool, I did not know how to properly use him. Then I did another video, an in-depth guide on him not too long ago, I want to say about 6 months ago. And towards the end of that video, back when I was doing that old school formatting of actually playing PvP live while I was recording, I was starting to find a way to use him. And then that was the end of the video. And now I think I have the way. So before we get into any of that, the skin itself, I actually prefer the normal skin. However, I don't use him enough to warrant like spending 1,000 gems on the other skin. I kind of want to anyways, but since they gave us those like 30,000 gems, but I'm trying to show self-control. Especially since I got like 30,000 gems from that, and I got like 10,000 gems from my alliance, and in that same day I spent 21,000 gems. So actually I think I only have like 19,000 left, 18,000 left, so I'm just trying to be like conservative. Anyway, so his kit, let's just hop right into it. So Parasitic Strike, special damage to an enemy, plus 20% additional damage per buff on target. I don't utilize that the way that I should. Transfer up to 3 debuffs from Parasite to the target. Now, the thing that had me thinking about this, and then you'll see there's 5% damage, there's 5% additional damage there. I'm not spending 8 rings on that, which is why it's not been ringed out. The thing with Parasite is the way that and in fact, I'll go to Leech, and this is where I'll explain it with the passive abilities. Special damage to an enemy, gain 25% over heal, steal up to 3 buffs from the target. Now, this is where I started to think, could I use him as a taunter? Meaning, I would face a Barda, a Harley Quinn, or whoever is a taunter, then I would go towards them and then steal their taunt, and then he becomes a taunter. Now, why would I want to do that? Well, I'll go through the rest of the kit, and then it'll kind of make itself clear. Osmosis Blast. Special damage to all enemies. 60% chance to steal up to 3 buffs from each target. So that's 60% per target. 75% chance to purge up to 6 additional buffs from each target. Which this I think is an underrated ability by myself. Purging, up to 9 buffs from each target is pretty solid. Like that's actually really, really, really good. And it's 75% chance, the 60% chance I wish it was higher, like I wish that was 75%, but it's not bad odds, a little bit better than a coin flip. So I like him stealing up to 3 buffs from each target, 60% chance, so that means that I should get 2 of them stealing 3 of their buffs, and then on top of that, purging an additional 6. So I do like that. Now, epidermal absorption. At the end of each enemy turn, gain a 15% true heal if Parasite was hit. This is why I would like to make him a taunter, plus legendary point, 50% chance to double the healing received. So, as he's getting hit, if he's the taunter, he'll give himself 30%, well, 15% with the chance to do 30% heal on himself at the end of each enemy turn. So, yeah. That means that he is hard as hell to kill, which is something you definitely want from one of your taunters. All right, so then moving on down, then it's instant intake. Each time Parasite hits an enemy, 95% chance to gain 1 intelligence up, which is nice. I mean, there's nothing really to write home about. And then the legendary point, if Parasite kills an enemy, gain 2 permanent and ups. This would be good for PvE. I haven't taken it because I was far beyond like doing PvE stuff, and I don't think that he's going to be useful in Nightmare campaign. So that is his kit. I think it's a good, solid kit. It's kind of, I won't even say niche, but it takes some work to make it like fully useful, I guess is the word I'm saying. But I've tried some combinations. In fact, I'll just go ahead and get to the videos. I tried some combinations. Okay, I got to give you guys 100% behind the scenes right now. What just happened to me was, all right, last night I went out and played ball, right? And I went to the Eteha. Shout out to my folks at Eteha. And on the last play, like, and I got it right for the game-winning layup. I drove into the paint, and then I went up, and I felt immediately like my hamstring tighten and my hip like tighten. By the way, this is just showing how old I am, right? Made the shot, game was over, and they were like, all right, next game. I was like, nope, I'm done. I'm too old to keep going. I already felt it in my hamstring. So anyway, I'm sitting here recording, right? And you ever have that situation where you feel the cramp, like the sudden stab, like a cramp is coming, right? And then everything in your mind is, how can I possibly move my body so it doesn't fully cramp up? And that's what just happened. Like, you will never see that blooper ever. But I was already talking through everything on the chapter 8 note, and then it suddenly happened. I was like, oh, and then I had to like get up and walk and try to stretch. And like, it's still like right now I have a chair like under my leg because I'm like, I can't bend my knee or else my hamstring is going to lock up. And that's the end of me recording for the day. Y'all just won't get any more videos. I'll be damned. No, I'm not playing hurt. I'm too old to play hurt. I'm sorry. I was supposed to get smarter as I got older. So with at least one thing, I got a little bit more intelligent. Anyway, so this is, and I'm sorry, you're going to see me like kind of like massaging it out right now because it is like, it's killing me. So this is Heroic Campaign, Chapter 8, the final node. And as I was saying before, I had that rude interruption from my muscle deciding that it does not want to do anything but constrict. Typically what I do here is, and as you see, you just got the intelligence stuff from killing one of the enemies. What I do here is to see how the kit works within itself and to see the advantages against enemies that aren't going to be so terribly powerful. And the animations tend to be cool. So right now I'm going through it, but the thing I was explaining before, my leg decided to feel like it was being stabbed by an ice pick, was it's kind of hard for his kit here because you don't get many opportunities to steal buffs. However, coming up, this is what I noticed, and this is when the cramp started. He was like, he has some buffs there that he could have stolen. He could have stolen a taunt. However, he's alone, but still, you get my point. So he's taking damage, and this was the other thing I wanted to check too because I did notice this. When he gets hit, he receives true heal, not overheal, which means that he's not going to. And let me double check on that too. Which means he's not going to heal after an attack if he already has overheal. So it's only going to really work once he gets down to the last 100% of his health. Now he is still gaining overheal right now, and I'm kind of confused as to why. Oh, is he stealing mins? Was he stealing mins? I didn't know any of them had mins actually, but we'll take it. Let me see. I'm trying to check on his kit right now. He has this pretty well in hand, and I think that the best showcase for him in terms of how I wanted to use him would be in PvP, which you'll have those videos coming up next. But yeah. Let's go ahead and go to the next video. So here, I'm running him with Ben Sur. A Ben Sur is going to give him the taunt, hopefully keep him with taunt. Also, a Ben Sur heals the taunter at the end of his turn. So let's go ahead and click that. All right, so here we go. Team that we're going against. You have Black Flash, which is why Aquaman is there. Obviously, you have Terra, which, hey, that's great for us because we like stealing buffs. Then you have Lex there to give overheal to help the survivability of the team, and then a Ben Sur is there to support Parasite. So now here we go. And really the damage dealer in this situation, I should say, is going to be Aquaman. All right, so now there you go. You have Black Flash hit. There's a Spectre going off. Black Flash hit. We want to give that taunt over to Parasite. And then hopefully, what are we going to steal from? Now, I have to be honest, too. I recorded these videos a solid 2 weeks ago, so I don't even remember. All right, so he has the agility. No, yep, he has agility up. So he has more intelligence, more intelligence. He's special damage, so we love to see that. Now the issue that I'm having is I don't really want to take anybody out before I take out Spectre, so I have to be careful who I choose. You see him steal more buffs there and purge even more buffs. I do like seeing that. It also gives us overheal based on the fact that he's stealing buffs, but technically he's buffing. So we still get that overheal, turn meter up, everything else that goes along with it from Lex. Stun to Spectre, which we like. I wish I attacked Terra in that situation. Try to take Terra out while while Spectre's stunned, but it is what it is. Yeah. Go ahead and get that taunt on him. And that's the thing, he's not the beefiest in the game, and he was much beefier like 2-3 years ago when he came out, in terms of just relative to other tunes in the game. But he's no slouch either. He's in the top 50 in terms of HP, which would make him in the top like 33%. But it's still very high, like 3,700 in terms of that. And in fact, what I'm going to do now is after this, I'm going to pause it. I was going to move my leg. I was going to try to bend my knee. I can't bend the knee, and this is not a me being too proud Game of Thrones thing. I just don't want my hamstring to turn into a rock. Ugh. Do you guys have that too? Like whenever you're like sleep, and then all of a sudden it cramps up, you get a Charlie horse. If there's a hell, that happens to you every night. Or no. If there's a hell, that doesn't happen to you every night, but you worry it's gonna happen every night. Then the one night you don't worry about it, it happens to you. That's how that goes. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and pause this. Let's go ahead and get into his kit. So, as you can see, he is remarkably slow. Tied for 104th at 110. I think that's the same speed as Granny Goodness when I was calling her slow. Yeah, that's about what she had. HP's 37,000. That ranks 41st. However, that's still not a slouch. Like, up, and I've noticed this, and I'm wondering if I'm just missing something, but like in that top, I guess 40 range, they're all at 3,700, but number one is like 41, 42, or sorry, 37,000. But number one of Bensur is 42,000. So I don't know. Maybe I need to figure out who the bottom of that rung is to figure things out. But he's still tanky just because of the heal that he gives to himself as well. Strength, we do not care about because he's special damage. Intelligence is the important part, 51. In terms of intelligence, 51st. Now, the thing that concerns me about that is that out of 182 tunes, there's only like 60 or 70 special damage. And so him being 51st, it makes me wonder where those others rank. And I'm gonna have to do a ranking on that. I gotta be real. I'm gonna have to do a ranking on that. So his stats are nothing to like write home about. The HP is nice to see. With all that heal, if you have a Bensur as a support or something like that, if you have Lex who's gonna give him overheal, I think he can be a reasonably good taunter once you steal the taunt off of somebody. So let's go ahead and get back to the videos. We're gonna press play. Okay, so here we have Connor that I'm gonna use for Spectre. We're going to have, and this is the thing that you could do with him as well. I was focusing more on the stealing of the buffs, but also on his A1. I could have used the A1 when Black Mass does do that thing where if somebody dies, he gives you a bunch of like debuff immunity and strength downs and. I could use the A1 from Parasite to transfer that over to somebody else. I'm using Captain Atom as another debuffer, and then of course Aquaman is there for Black Flash. So let's go ahead and get this started. And this looks like it was a pretty quick match. What happened? What happened? Did Connor cause problems? All right. Oh, I brought my leg down. I didn't even realize it. I don't have cramps anywhere. Let me stop. I'm not even going to say it. All right. So I guess the A3 on Spectre. Yup. That's what we like to see. Yup. Did he actually even do anything? I guess steal the buffs from Black Flash. Yep. Cool. We like that. Oh. Honestly, I should have taken out Black Flash. Oh, yeah, I took out, okay, or at least stunned Black Mass, but I want to take out Black Mass first or take out Spectre as soon as possible. It seems as though Parasite was actually more along for the ride during this one than he was actually doing anything. There was not a whole lot of buffing that was happening, so like maybe the team, sounds stupid, maybe the team was too strong for me to use him for. Oh, he stole some intelligence ups from Spectre, healing everybody else on the team, so we do like to see that. We just lost Captain Atom. Oh, did I win this? I mean, dang. All right, so good. We got it. Spectre up out of the way, and then Disease finished off Black Flash. All right, so good luck. He was more along for the ride in that scenario. And here we all have Riddler and Aquaman to deal with Black Flash. We're going to have Parasite be our taunter with a Bensor as the support. And so, let's go ahead and do this. And this match seemed like like some skulls got cracked. All right, so there you go. Riddler, go ahead and hit him up a few times. Aquaman, go ahead and hit him up. There we go. We like to see it. We like to see it. And this was actually with Martian Manhunter at lead. This always confuses me as to how they decide who goes next. So sometimes I'll have Martian Manhunter at lead, and then the turn meter manipulation does not go all the way through, but then Aquaman's at lead. Now, oh wait, I realized why. Never mind, forget what I was just saying. So yeah, I actually use that to try to just get rid of the awareness, his AoE attack, so it would open up for us to attack further. But also in this one, he seems to be along for the ride, not so much the difference maker in this match of what was going on. I would like to steal the oh, that was the thing I was trying to do. Riddler gives taunt to the enemy, right, when he's in use. So what I was doing there was giving the taunt to the enemy so that Parasite could then steal it from them and then become the taunter. It's just a workaround for me to get to Parasite being the taunter. Let's go ahead and press play and finish this all off. So yeah, that is, now I realize what the thought process was behind that one. So in any case, oh, did I do it one more time? We did it one more time. All right. I see you. I see you. So, hello. So I don't know if I have to really tell you guys what this is all about. I think it might be pretty obvious. Yeah. Oh, so Black Flash, Aquaman, buh. A Bensor support for Parasite, buh. Riddler, lay down those debuffs after Black Flash hits us, duh. So actually the one thing I am worried about is the fact that I had no debuff immunity sitting around with Dr. Poison ready to basically wipe us off the planet. So go ahead and give that up. And then can we take out, oh, actually maybe I probably should have used the A3 right there on Dr. Poison, but the priority I guess I made was that, oh, yep, see, and I'm gonna steal the taunt from Spec. Oh, no. Did I steal it the other way? Oh, no, I didn't steal it because I already had a taunt there from a Bensor. Sorry, guys. All right. And see, here's the thing now, and this, I mean, I guess it speaks to how terrifying Dr. Poison is. It worked out, but I am terrified of the fact that I didn't go after, so absorb those stamina ups and that intelligence. I'm terrified of the fact that I didn't go after Dr. Poison, because if he had got a chance to go off, that would have been it. So here we go, and then this is just going to be the slow whittling down of Darkseid, getting him up out of the paint. So that should do it. Thank you guys for watching. I drop these videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, subscribe and hit dislike. I'm okay with that as well. This week, we had the free-to-play account, the final week. If you want to join the free-to-play account, or if you want to join the giveaway for the free-to-play account, I'm getting rid of it, then just put F2P for me, so F number 2, P number 4, ME in the comment section below. I'm going to grab it out of that, like I'm going to do that for the day since I'm dropping all these videos in the same day. And then that'll enter you in the raffle to get the free-to-play account. Also, there's going to be a steal video if you hadn't already seen it. There is also, what was the other thing? The June preview, May review, and then next week we're going to have a whole other slew of in-depth guides, because I'm going to have to go back into a lot of those character guides I've been missing. I've missed a lot of character guides that I should have been making. So in any case, thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.